Good evening everyone, welcome to RedMystRacing. You're with Knight Rider. Welcome to the RMR Team Event number 2. The first one we held a month ago, we only had 2 teams then, but tonight we have 6 teams for your enjoyment. We got RedMystRacing, OGX, VMO, Restart, FACAR and HCCR. We did have another team that was going to join in, but they unfortunately had one driver less, so they have dropped out tonight, but hopefully we'll see them at the next event. So if you like what you see tonight, event 3 will be held in a month's time, same date I believe, same time, so I'm sure a post for that will be up next week at some stage. Usually on Thursday nights you'll see us. We've got the Forza GT Championship. Round 4 is next week, same time as we're on now. That's at Watkins Glen, so there's plenty of positions available if you'd like to join up to that series. It's quite a lot of fun. So at the moment we're just waiting for everyone to join in to the lobby. Everyone's getting connected. Quite a large lobby for you tonight, so we'll go down and have a look at a few of the liveries that we're running. So we've got RMR, BAM, Phil and Arstrack in the RedMystRacing team. So it's quite a nice looking truck they've got there. Everyone obviously running the same truck. So we've got Bundy, he's racing with the Restart team, so they've also got Pope and they've got Ozdrifter. So Ozdrifter down here. There's Pope there. VMO, we have Zeus, CTs and Scissor. So we've got Zeus and CTs. You cannot see their Scissor there. So that's the VMO team. We've got OGX, which is Epic Sabotage, King Bowler, and I missed that. And Superman, I'm pretty sure. So Superman's here. Actually no, apologies, Superman's with HCCR. So we've got a FACAR team as well, which is FT, FACAR Slidey and FACAR Mechanical. I can't see them in the lobby as yet, but I'm sure they'll join us pretty soon. So OGX, we've got King Bowler, Wire Run, and Epic Sabotage. There he is. So it looks like we got 16, sort of take out 14. We've got 14 drivers ready to roll. Just waiting for a few more. There's HCCR Pancake joining up. He's with Superman and HCCR Dopiest. Running in the HCCR team. Just getting a bit of a go at who's running. So the Restart Racing team are running a black and green livery. They should be easy to see. Got Wire Run Cuz and King Bowler and Epic Sabotage for OGX. They're running a grey livery with a bit of blue and black. Just waiting for a couple more, shouldn't be too far away. So we've got 3 events for you tonight. The first one will be the trucks. The crazy trucks, so we should see quite a lot of bashing and crashing. We're at Indianapolis Grand Prix circuit, 8 laps of mad track action. The second race is at Le Mans, the full Le Mans track without the chicanes, so be interesting to see who's gone all out speed down the straight and who's gone for a little bit of handling around the back end of the track. Then we finish up with Suzuka in the GT Reborn cars. That should be a good way to finish the night. But Alright, so I've got a couple of the FACAR boys have joined up. FT and Slady just waiting for Mechanical to join to make up their team of 3. Got 19 now. That's pretty much. Alright, so I did hear, well I did read, there might be a bit of a driver change, so we'll see how that pans out. We are missing one driver by the looks of it. Everyone else is here. 18 drivers plus 1 lobby host plus me should make 20. I have a feeling that someone is missing from the restart team, unfortunately. It looks like we're missing Pope. So we'll see how that pans out, and then we should be ready to roll. Just had confirmation we have 3 minutes before the start, so 3 minutes to go time. Now I had a bit of a test run running the viewing spectate mode on the trucks, and it's going to be very, very difficult, so I apologize if you can't see everyone, and I'll try to show you as much action as I can. But the race 2 and race 3 will be a lot easier to show the action, but unfortunately the trucks, Forza didn't design the spectate mode for the trucks, so I'll do my best. Interestingly, I don't have spectate mode. Which might be a bit of an issue. I might jump out and jump back in. So bear with me. That's better. We can actually hear the lobby now. Alright, spectate mode engaged. Scissor still spinning. That's a bit of a worry for the race start. It's almost everyone readied up. Looks like we're still missing one person from Restart Racing, unfortunately. So the HCCR boys running quite different lobby liveries, but that's alright. We'll know who they are. Just to let you know, guys, know it will be a random grid. All 3 races are random grids, so right, so it looks like Pope is going to join, so he's just jumping on now. Oh, there he is. So we're actually missing someone else. Okay. Ah, I know who we're missing. Fakar Mechanical. Haven't seen him yet. It's just letting the race organisers know. Looks like the Fakar guys are trying to recruit someone at the last minute, so interesting. What is interesting is the OGX guys are running a tune that doesn't quite have a full PI setting, and FT and Slutty are running different PI settings. Not sure that's allowed, but we'll see how we go. So the clue will be when Bam readies up, racing will be ready to go. So looks like we're just holding on for one more driver. So as you see, we've got a pretty full lobby. Normally we would have, there'd probably be room for one more team, which we had one team drop out. There will be sign-ups will probably jump around next week on the RedMystRacing Facebook page if you want to sign up to the next team event. If we do get more than a full lobby, then we'll try to work out some other system. So more than happy to have as many teams as we can to race. So if you're interested in racing, definitely sign up and we'll let you know what the go is. Don't forget, next week we've got the RMR Forza GT Championship round 4, Watkins Glen. Should be a good race. There's a few spots available. Anyone who wants to sign up, obviously miss the first 3 rounds, but the more the merrier. Come have some fun, some hard clean racing. So it looks like Bam is almost ready to ready up, so fortunately it might look like that. Oh, Mechanical has just joined. Well, there we go. So we have a full lobby. Everyone's here. Everyone's got teams of 3. Should be ready to go. Race 1 with RMR Team Event. Number 2, we're in the Mercedes-Benz trucks. And why not start with the trucks? Get everyone into the racing before we hit the real cars. It should be almost ready to roll. Oh no, someone's dropped out. We're down to 19. Looks like Mechanical dropped out, so obviously he's having trouble getting in. We'll see if the guys wait for him or not. Oh, we are not ready to go. So I guess we're waiting for Mechanical to join in. Alright, Mechanical is joining back in. Bam's readying up. Alright, come on Forza, just let us get the race underway. We want to watch these trucks go around the Indianapolis circuit. Launch countdown is away. RMR Team Event number 2. You got 6 teams, 3 drivers each team. Random grid. Let's hope everyone gets away clean. Let's hope we don't have some weird things where people start in the pits. And they're off and running. CT's manages to start from first. CT Scissor second, Zeus third. So the whole team gets to start from the front 3 positions. That's a nice lucky start. Looks like we're heading away. So looks like everyone got away really clean. A bit of a bash and crash in the back of the field, so we'll jump back and have a bit of a look. We'll jump on board with Superman. Apologies if I'm not seeing a lot of the action. It's very hard with the camera views at the moment. Looks like everyone's getting through pretty clean. Superman trying to get down the outside of Pancake by the looks of it. Pancake is his pink livery, you can't miss that truck. Oh, there's a bit of a crash. That we definitely heard. Looks like Pancake got run a little bit wide. Bit of a bash and crash there. So to give you a running update, we got CDs, Zeus, Dopiest, 1, 2, 3, Slarty 4, Superman 5. So we did have Scissor. He's down into 15th place. He was in the top 3. Not sure what happened there. He seems... oh, he's down in 18th. Wow. He's definitely not having a good race. Epic Sabotage on 17th. Alright. We'll try this view. So we'll jump on board with RMR. Bam, he's in 6th place at the moment. He's got Superman, CT, Slidey, Dopius and Zeus in front of him. So they've formed a bit of a gap to this guy, to Bam. Superman getting a little bit loose out of the corner. So Bam's in a little bit of a race by himself. Superman and CT's come together side by side. So Zeus out in first now. Jump on board with Slidey, he's in third. Zeus locking it up into the turn. Dopius getting a lot better turn than Zeus, but can he get the run on him? Meanwhile, Bam's gone for a move on CTs, doesn't quite have the distance. We got Arse Track just behind Bam there. Jump on board with Bundy, who's in 11th. See what's going on there. He just drove straight past one of the Mechanical, that is. So Mechanical, for some reason, slow out of the turn. Oh, he's 3 wide. FT Mechanical and Phil off of the back straight. No love lost there. Oz Drifter and King Bowler are there too. Somebody got pushed out wide. That would have been RMR. Phil got pushed out wide, unfortunately. There he is, Phil there, King Bowler. We're on board with Oz Drifter at the moment. Seems to have a faster truck than Mechanical at the moment. So the Facar boys running the Twiglets livery, as you can see there. So we've got FT is the other one up, and we've got Slidey up ahead. So we'll jump up to Arse Track, see if he's got any closer to Bam. So he's got Bam ahead in 6. Bam going for a move on CTs, is he? Not a lot of room there. CTs does give him a little bit of space because they were side by side. So I'm bored with Bam. Doesn't look like he's got quite the pace. Move up ahead. Looks like Superman's on the inside of Slidey. He's managed to make a move. Bam's gone for a move on CT. He's pushed him a little bit wide. Looks like Bam slowed down to let him back. Arstrak's trying to take advantage of the collision that they both had. Slidey runs a little bit wide, but it didn't affect his pace. So up ahead we still have Zeus in first, Dopius second, Superman third. Jump on board with Superman into this corner. See if we can get the move done on Dopius or Zeus. So these guys look like they're pretty much where they are. So jump back on board with Bam, who's in 8th. He's got Pope ahead of him now. So he's lost a couple of positions due to the accidental collision with CT. CT's managed to keep 6th place. We'll jump back on board with Phil. Phil's got King Bowler on the outside. Why run just behind him? So we'll see how this goes into the first corner. Looks like Phil's got the braking power, although King Bowler's trying to force his way through. He's trying to keep the power on. Going to be side by side. Is King Bowler going to go on the outside still? He is. Almost gets it run wide. Got Pancake down the back in the pink livery. He's actually last at the moment. Epic Sabotage 17th, Scissor in 16th. So Scissor's gained a couple of positions. He's got the pack ahead of him, which he's got to try and catch up to. So we'll go back down near the front. Zeus is down near 3rd now, so unfortunately we missed that one. Superman in 1st, Slidey in 2nd now. Zeus must have had a little bit of an off and he's down in 3rd. But Dopius is still there as well, so they must have had a little bit of a come together. Pope's cutting his way through the field. He's now up into 5th. Relegates Arse Track to 6th. We've got Bam in 7th. We'll go back on board with FT. It's in the thick of the action. Bundy and Bam ahead. CT's an off drifter behind. CT's has just got swamped by everyone. He runs a little bit onto the grass. That's not going to help his top speed down the straight. As they head over the start finish line, we begin lap 5, halfway mark of the race. 4 laps gone. Is he going to go for the moves, FT? He's looked. He had a good look. Bam and Bundy leaving each other plenty of room around the corners. Oz Drifter, does he get the run? He's kind of got to let off a little bit. So jump on board with Pope. He's got Dopius in his sights. Still got Superman in 1st, Slidey in 2nd. Zeus is hanging on to 3rd, still in front of Dopius. Pope is in 5th and catching these guys like there's no tomorrow. Arse Track and Bam 6th and 7th. So everyone spaces out a little bit. So we'll stay on board with Pope because he's the main mover up the field at the moment. Oh, Dopius has run really deep. He's on the grass. Pope's up into 4th. Gets the move done. Arse Track almost gets the move on Dopius as well because there's plenty of room. Oh, they've a little bit come together. Unfortunately, that killed Dopius' speed. Arse Track's got past. Bam's now fighting. And that bang was a cone. So jump on board with Bundy. These three are super close to each other. Oz Drifter with the speed down the straight. He's gone down the inside of Bam. Bundy's on the outside. He's going to not have a happy go through into the corner. He's down to 9th. FT sitting just behind in 10th. It's this group of cars having a real good battle. Dopey is down to 6 because of that slight error. So jump on board with Pope. Slidy's now down to 3rd, so Slidy's had a bit of an off, or Zeus has just managed to get past him. They lock up the brakes into the corner. Pope is looking. What are we on? We're on lap 6. There's going to have 2 more laps after this, Pope, to see if he can get past the other 3. He's driving like the trucks are his main vehicle. So Zeus and Slarty fighting. Slarty trying to go down the inside of Zeus. He's got the run. He's going to have the position. Pope waiting for anything to come about. Has to back off a bit as Zeus and Slarty come together a little bit. So R-Track 5th. Dopius is 6th. There's still a battle happening 7th, 8th and 9th. So I might jump back there, see if the positions must have changed again. At Bundy 9, Oz Drifter in 8th, Bam in 7th. So Oz Drifter and Bam pretty much side by side the whole lap. As we enter lap 7, penultimate lap, Oz Drifter's got the line into the corner. Bam is going to have to follow him through. He's going to try and get back around the outside, is he, Bam? Is Oz Drifter going to give him room? He is, but he managed to get on the power. Bam's going to, he's on a bit of the grass, it kind of slowed him down. He's got the inside line, he's gone in deep. Oh, look at that, they didn't even touch each other. Bundy actually ran into the back of Bam. Oh, they've come together. Both trying to get through the turn at the same time. Oz Drifter and Bam side by side. Who's got the power? I'll say Oz Drifter does. I might head back up the front, see what's going on, see if Pope's managed to catch up to the front 3. Is Pope side by side with Slarty? He is. Pope's up into 3rd. He's got a couple of turns left and 1 more lap. He runs into the back of Zeus. Can Pope get to 1st? I don't know, Superman's got a bit of a lead. It's going to be tough to get up there now. Arstrack's having a sniff on Slarty. Slarty going back for the move on Pope. Oh, he's run really deep. Pope had nowhere to go. Arstrack into the side of Pope now. Slarty going around the outside of Zeus. Is a man on a mission. Lost a few positions, like, no, I'm not having any of this. He runs really wide to get the power down. We've got Zeus has got more power than Pope. It kind of seems like it, but Arstrack 5th, Dopius 6th. Zeus and Slarty go over the line. It's the final lap. Zeus gets back into 2nd. Pope going for a move on Slarty, is he? No, he backs out a little bit, just a little bit into the side of him. He's going to get the run. Zeus has run onto the dirt. No, on the final lap. He led the race for the first 3 laps and now he's down into 6th with that error. So you got Superman in 1st, Slarty in 2nd, Pope in 3rd. Can Pope get the 2nd place? He's got a few turns left. Arstrack in 4th is lurking. Oh, Arstrack is right there. You got Dopius and Zeus. They're all trying to get past everyone. They know they've only got a few turns left. They're going to throw the truck at the track. Pope looking for a way past Slarty again. Slarty's using all the road. So is Pope going to go for it? It's probably not close enough, unfortunately. As they come around the last left-hander. And as they sweep around the right-hander, we've got Superman is going to cross the line in 1st. Great race by Superman. Slarty in 2nd. We've got Pope 3rd. Arse Track 4th, Dopius 5th, Oz Drifter 6th, Zeus 7th, Bundy 9th, Bam 10th. Run all the way down to Y-Run in 14th. Oh, these guys are close too. We jump on board with Pancakes running in 17th. Oh, he's side by side with Phil. Oh, Phil beats him by, I don't know, a tyre length. Let's check out the previous race results. That's got to be a close one. There you go, Phil and Pancake finish 500ths apart after 8 laps of Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the Mercedes trucks. So we'll check out the results. We've got Superman in first, Slarty in second, Pope with an amazing run, finished in third. He was carving up the track. Arse Track finished in fourth, Dopiest in fifth, Oz Drifter 6th, Zeus 7th. He was in the top 3 until the final lap. Managed to run out onto the dirt and unfortunately, and ended up finishing 7th. Oz Drifter getting past him. We got FT in 8th, Bundy in 9th, RMR Bam 10th, CT's 11th. Fakar Mechanical managed to stay in the lobby, 12th. King Bowler 13th, Y-Run 14th, Epic Sabotage 15th, Scissor in 16th, RMR Phil 17th, and Pancake rounding out the 18. Such a close finish by the bottom two. Plenty of battles the whole way up the field. Wow. Alright, Le Mans Circuit de la Sarthe. There's a 3-minute gap in between races, so if you need to go grab a coffee or a drink or a beer, go and grab it now. We've got the old Mulsanne circuit, so therefore no chicanes down the straight. Going hard as and fast as you can. Let's see if you can pull the car up at the end. So watch interestingly whether there are some massive crashes, because I'm guaranteeing you there will be. So normally we have 8 laps of every track, but this track being so long it will be only 4 laps. That is plenty, don't you worry about that. So it looks like a few guys have left, not sure why. Alright, so the cars. Let's check out the race setup. We've got the Sports Touring Division. So you can choose any car in the Sports Touring Division. Homologated. We're running a day and it's dry, thank God for that. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, get a drink, get my throat back working again, and we'll be right into it. Don't go away. Alright, race 2, RMR Team Event number 2. We are at Le Mans Circuit de la Sarthe, Old Marseille Circuit. No chicanes down the straight, 4 laps. 4 laps of madness in the Sport Touring class. We'll go check out some liveries while waiting for him to get ready to go. Superman running the police livery. We got the Twiglets, the good old FACAR team in the Twiglets. We got the Restart Racing guys in the black and the green. Should look quite good on the track. We've got the RMR boys sporting the silver, red and black and white. Jump down to the VMO guys. They're running the Dodge Charger. So we got the looks like the FACAR boys are running the Dodge Charger too. We've got the Restart boys and the Kia Stinger. We'll see how that goes. RedMyst boys are in the Falcon XR8. OGX in the Ford Falcon 2015. It's not a bad car around this track. And the HCCR boys are also running the Falcon XR8. Alright, we're almost ready to go. Looks like we are missing someone. A few guys dropped out, but I'm not sure who is missing. If I had a guess, looks like we are missing Y-Run. We are missing Y-Run cuz, so he might be trying to get back into the lobby. So it looks like Y-Run Cuz has joined back in. Just seeing some of the guys chatting in some of the Facebook groups. One quite funny thing I just saw was watch out for the corner boys. I think we know what corner they're talking about. We will keep our eyes peeled on that one. So unfortunately Y-Run has dropped out again. Good old Forza Xbox strikes again. So we'll see how long they wait for him. So we'll wait for Bam to ready up. Once he readies up, we're ready to roll. Alright, he's back in. Looks like his connection is stable. Once he readies up, we're going to be ready to roll. Race 2, RMR Team Event. Bam's readied up. Le Mans Circuit de la Sarthe, Old Marseille Circuit, 4 laps of madness. We'll see who's running no wing down the straight and see if they can actually pull the car up at the end of the straight. We could see some 5 wide, 4 wide. It'll be very, very interesting indeed. Ozdrifter starting from the front, FT in second. We'll jump back on board to Arse Track in 11th. We'll see the madness ensue in front of him. They're going to go 4 wide around the first turn. These guys have just been driving trucks, so They're going to have some breaks now. Everyone gets through the first section pretty clean. Mechanical gets pushed out a little bit. Wow, everyone is through there clean. That is awesome. Bit of argy-bargy. They're still running 3 and 4 wide. Oh, Bundy runs into Scissor a little bit. He might have got pushed a little bit by Superman. Unfortunately, Arstrack lost out a little bit on that. Oh, Mechanical into Arstrack. There's just a little bit of a nudge. These cars are so hard to handle. Oh, we've got Pancake off at the back, unfortunately. As they get through the final corner, everyone's run a little bit wide just to try and stay clean. And as we head down the main straight for the first time, let's work out who's still ahead. We've got FT in first place. Y-Run in second. Looks like Y-Run's got the speed advantage on him. It's a long straight when your car isn't fast enough. Slidy's managed to get himself in third, but look at the gap from third to second already. Got King Bowler in fourth, Ozdrifter fifth, Epic Sabotage in sixth. We'll jump on board Epic. These guys have gapped out so far already. Got Pope seventh, Phil eighth, Bam ninth, Superman in 10th. Last race's winner is down in 10th already. He's got Scissor behind him. As they go through the slight turn, someone's into the wall. That looked like Mechanical. They got Bam try to go through. He just touched the brakes there as they come into the first turn. Who's going to run off? Who's going to brake early? Oh no, Phil and Scissor, they've gone. They're in the dirt. Superman's in the dirt as well. They lost quite a lot of positions on that one, so we'll head back up the front, and all these guys managed to get round the corner first time. I've got to traverse that 3 more times. It'll be interesting to see how they go. Epic Sabotage up into fourth, doing well. Stricter in fifth behind him, Slidey third, Y-Run in second, FT first. Jump on board with Y-Run. A little bit loose around the corner, but not too bad. Oops, someone's run wide back there. Could be Slidey. Stayed just, no, Slidey run wide. Epic Sabotage got ahead of him. Epic Sabotage up to third, Slidey fourth, Ozdrifter fifth. Jump back into the pack. Looks like everyone managed to get through that corner quite alright. Bam's looking quite quick here. Is he going to go for a move? He is. He drives like he's standing still. He's going to have the inside. Is he going to pull the car up? Superman going for a move. And he goes through as well. Beautiful move there. Epic Sabotage has run wide. He got himself up in the third, and now he's lost quite a lot of positions. Unfortunately for him, not sure whether he got pushed wide or he just ran wide himself. Superman is loose. He's trying to hold on to the track. CT's is going to run past him. But Superman's going to have to get that move done again. Bam's lost the traction. As they come up to the a couple of chicanes before the start finish line, is Superman going to go for the move? Gutsy move going for one right there. But he gets it done. As they complete lap 1. We have FT first, Y-Run second, Slidey in third, Ozdrifter is up into fourth. So the front four have got a little bit of a gap. Looks like Slidey third, King Bowler's fourth, Ozdrifter in fifth. So FT is gone. So they're running a slightly slower car than everyone else, but it's handling beautifully. Y-Run's not letting you get too far away. So we'll jump back on board with Bam, who's in 9th. He's got Pope going around the inside of him. He's now around the outside. Looks like Superman. I think that's Superman on the outside of them. It is. Superman and CT's, this group of 4, having a good old battle. We'll see who's got the power advantage down the straight. They look reasonably even at this stage. Maybe Superman and Bam just getting a bit of a gap on them. We've got Zeus running in 15th. He's got Scissor right behind him. Team drafting each other, and why not? Get as much speed as he can. So I'll head back up the front. We've got Arstrack who's in 6th. We haven't seen Arstrack at all this race. He's right next to Oz Drifter. They come around the slight right-hander, a little bit loose, as you do. Something's happened to FT. I've just noticed ahead. So either FT has run off. He might have. He's lost all his gap to Y-Run. Y-Run's going to get him. Jump on board with King Bowler. Still in 4th, behind Slarty in 3rd. So Oz Drifter in 6th now. Arstrack managed to get past him, and the right-hander. Jump on board with Dopiest in 8th. He's got a nice gap to everyone else. So Superman and Bam. Bam's managed to get a bit of a bap on Superman. Pope's down in 11th now. Who's that up ahead? Dopiest is in 8th. Bundy in 7th. Oh, Bam gets on the dirt. He's very, very loose, but the car manages to keep straight for him. Very close there. Very close to the tyres, Superman. King Bowler got a bit of a group. So FT in 2nd still, just behind Y-Run. This guy's battling out 1st and 2nd. FT going to get the move done on Y-Run here, or is he just going to stick behind and wait for his chance a little bit later? Plenty of corners left and a big straight. Although FT probably knows that Y-Run's probably got a slightly faster car down the straight. So they get through there nice and clean. So they come up to complete lap 2. Y-Run is now in 1st, FT in 2nd. We've got Slarty in 3rd, King Bowler 4th. Arstrack 5th, Oz Drifter 6th, Bundy in 7th, Dopiest in 8th. Y-Run not quite making any errors that FT can capitalise on, although as I say that he gets a little bit loose out of the corner, keeping the apexes nice and close, giving FT nowhere to run. Oh, he's just touched the inside and run wide. FT's got him. FT's not going to have the gap that he needs, so we'll see when they get down the end of the straight whether Y-Run can get it back on him or not. Jump on board with Oz Drifter and see if he's managed to keep Arstrack hassled. No, he's dropped off for Arstrack, so Arstrack in 5th, running a good race. Superman into the back of Bundy. Just drives straight past him after hitting him. Not sure why he hit him there, had plenty of room. Got Dopiest behind in 9th. Jump back on board with Bam for a sec. Bam's in 10th. Pretty much been... He was in the fight with all these guys. That would put Pope 11th, CT is 12th, RMR Field 13th. Got Zeus and Pancake 17th and 18th. Mechanical in the middle there somewhere. So, as I predicted, FT is down into 2nd, so Y-Run with the faster car has managed to get past. So they come up to the tough corner after the big long straight. It looks like they pulled the car up just nicely. Y-Run a little wide, but he didn't touch the dirt, and that's the main thing. Jump on board with Superman in 8th. Oh, he's very loose going. Oh, who's that? Dopiest comes through with massive speed. Had a pretty poor re-entry and almost took Superman out. Phil in 10th. Sitting just behind Superman. Oh, Dopius is going to go around the outside of Phil, is he? Oh, Phil gave him no room. Just squeezed him out into the dirt. Oh, he's going to run wide. Managed to get on the power just nicely. Dopius went for the move, but wasn't quite there. I'll jump on board with FT and Y Run as they come up to complete lap 3. Gonna have one more lap left. These two got quite a good gap on 3rd and 4th now, so barring any major errors, oh, Y Run just parks it in the chicane. Gets a little bit of tap at FT. FT is loose as anything out of there. As they come, just starting their final lap. This race has gone a lot quicker than I expected. Oh, Y Run really on the brakes hard. FT's trying to go on the inside, is he? No, thinks not. He knows he's got to get past Y Run. He's got to get past him. Y Run's going to have to speed down the straight. He's got nowhere to go, FT. Oh, Y Run has run wide. It's FT's chance. Is he going to get it there? No, he's not. Just touches Y Run again. They come into the final turn before the straight. They both get round there really well. Looks like FT got a really good run out of there. And now Y Run's car's speed kicks in. They're side by side. We've had 3 full laps of this track and these guys are separated by a bumper. Oh, they've come together a little bit. This is pressure. FT, is the draft actually working alongside Y Run? Well, that's interesting. The cars are a lot similar than we expected. Now Y Run's going ahead. Oh, how are they going to go around the turn? Y Run touches into him. FT wanted the inside. As long as they both brake well, they've both braked early. They definitely don't want to put it in the dirt because that would be the end of the race. Oh, FT running a little bit wide. Y Run gets past him. Great battle for 1st and 2nd. We've still got King Bowler in 3rd, Slidey in 4th. Arstrack very close behind Slidey in 5th. He's been there most of the race. Ozdrifter 6th. Superman's managed to get himself up into 7th. Bam in 8th. Bundy in 9th. We've got Phil 10th. Dopius 11th. Sabotage in 12th. Wow, look at the speed difference. Bundy there. That's crazy. Alright, jump back on board with the front 2. Oh, they come together. I think they both tried to outbrake each other. Let's hope that was just a clean incident. FT looks like, as long as he doesn't make an error now, looks like 1st place is his. Oh, FT using the whole track there. A little bit of dirt and Y Run's going to be right on him. So as we come up to finish race 2, FT's got 2 chicanes left and he should take 1st place. Epic battle with Y Run cars. Just coming out on top. Y Run is going to finish a car length behind him, and that's how good their race was. Jump back on board with Slides in 4th. King Bowler in 5th, Arstrack 5th, Superman in 8th. So jump on board with CTs is in 13th. Can he get past Epic Sabotage in the last chicane? He's looking, he keeps it clean, as you would expect. CT's in 13th. We'll jump on board with Scissors in 16th. Tough race. Tough cars. Zeus and Pancake round out the 18. Jump on board with Pancake's the only one left on the last lap. And that'll be it. Wow, a great race by FT and Y Run cars. Only a car length apart the whole race. As you can see there, they only finished 4/10 apart. FT first, Y Run second, King Bowler in 3rd, pretty much in 3rd the whole race too. Slidey in 4th. Could see King Bowler the whole way, just couldn't catch him. Arstrack pushed his way up into 5th and stayed there. Superman, he was down in the teens at some stage, managed to push his way through. Pretty much ran the fastest lap. FT ran the fastest lap. Superman with the 2nd fastest lap. So he had the speed, just unfortunately got stuck back in the pack. Oz Drifter in 7th. Bam in 8th. Bundy in 9th. And RMR Phil finishes out the top 10. As we check out the bottom 8, we had Dopiest in 11th. Epic Sabotage 12th. CT's in 13th. Pope in 14th, so he didn't quite have as good a run in this race as the previous one. Fakar Mechanical in 15th, Scissor 16th, Zeus in 17th, and HCCR Pancake in 18th. So not quite as good a result as the first race for the VMO guys, finishing 16th and 17th in this race, and CT's in 13th. So let's hope they get a good random group position for race 2. Alright, 3 minutes until the next race begins. Go quickly, have your breaks, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Knight Rider here. You're watching RedMystRacing. This is team event number 2. We hold this on the last Thursday of every month. We've got 6 teams vying for the championship here. Who's going to come out on top? Just seen FT and Y Runs battling it out for first and second under an epic battle. Race 3, Suzuka full circuit. We've got the GT Reborn car division homologated. Looks like there's quite a few different cars. So it's going to be quite a good race. We'll see some different strategies with tuning and stuff. So let's have a look. We've got some BMW M1s. Got some Lancia turbos. The good old Twiglets for Fakar. Got Slidey and FT. Got the RMR team running the BMW M1. Quite a good looking livery. Of course I'm biased. Oz Drifter and the Lancia turbo. Nice. So they're running Lancias as well. Quite a few Lancias. We've got a Skyline. Nice. OGX team are running the Skyline, the 84 Skyline. Quite a nice looking car. Yeah. Do we have anything else? It does. Oh, nope. That's the lobby host. Don't mind me. So someone's dropped out again. Not sure who that is. Could be at a guess. RMR Phil is having issues with the internet, I hear. So unfortunate. If you guys are watching and you want to get a team in, I'm sure the sign up will be up next week for event number 3. As many teams as we can to sign up. Alright, looks like Phil is trying to jump back on. I'm just checking out the chat now. So it shouldn't be too far away. The racing shouldn't be too far away. Now you're probably wondering who chose the car and track combinations. Well, don't blame the host. It wasn't him. The actual teams, we selected 3 teams to choose the car and track setup, so blame them. Can't remember who chose the truck, but actually the truck was quite a good race, so quite enjoyed the truck race. But we're here for GT Reborn race 3. Should be a good one, and as always it will be a random grid. As much as everyone's competing to win this race championship team event, we're here to have fun. Let's keep it nice and clean. Looks like Phil's just trying to get an invite back into the lobby, so he shouldn't be too far away, and then we will be ready to go. Looks like the host has changed something, so I will spectate up. Alright, we have RMR Phil, he is here. 18 drivers, 6 teams. GT Reborn. Suzuka full circuit. Now, I've been driving this track a little bit this week. It is not an easy car to drive around this track, so it'll be interesting to see how these guys handle it, but they've been driving so awesomely already. I'm excited to watch this race. RMR Phil is still spinning. Please, Forza gods, let him ready up so we can get away. Nope. Black screen of death. Probably. He's still spinning. No. Hopefully it's just my screen that he's spinning in. Has he readied up? Nah, he's dropped out again. We shouldn't be too far away, guys. It's been some epic racing so far. There's always one. Alright, is he in? Will he stop spinning? Please, please let us race. It's not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to let him race. Oh! He's choosing his car. Alright, we're almost ready to go. Race 3, RMR Team Event number 2. 8 laps of Suzuka full in the dry, thankfully. The Forza GT cars. Forza GT, I'm not even close, am I? GT Reborn cars. It's getting late. Alright, looks like we are ready to go. Phil's still choosing his car. Something's gone on with Phil's Forza account. He's got his car loaded. Can he ready up? He's readied up. Alright, let's roll. The launch countdown has started. Good luck to everyone involved. This is race 3, the last race of the night. 8 laps of Suzuka. As we hear the helicopter. And they're off and running. FT gets to start from first. Is he a lucky man or what? Jump on board with Bam in 8th. Oh, there's a bit of a coming together. Dopius and Zeus there. Superman trying to get through. Gets pushed wide. They're out in the grass. Phil gets unlucky again. It's pushed out by Dopius. But Dopius was loose on the inside. Superman just runs into the back of Bam there. I Don't know whether that was clean or not. So we jump on board with Pope. He's right behind Oz Drifter, his teammate. Zeus has gone off a little bit again. Oh, there's a bit of a coming together. Superman has gone wide. Zeus got it on the dirt. Don't know whether he collected him or not. But Superman gets back. It's almost like he readdressed, just touching Bam off. I'm not sure whether Superman got pushed into the back anyway, so we'll leave that to the adjudicators. As Pope and Oz Drifter 8th and 7th. Y-Run ahead 7th. Zeus in 6th. Up ahead we've got FT in 1st. R-Track 2nd. Slarty 3rd. CT's 4th. Oh, Salati and FT are blessed with the random grid positions. They've almost completed lap 1 already. Jump back with Mechanical is in 16th. He's got Bam ahead of him in 15th. Unfortunately, Bam got pushed off the track. Dopius way down in 17th. And someone has dropped out. Not sure who that is, but I'm guessing it's Pancake because I can't see him. So Superman got past quite a few. He's now back in 9th. Oh, King Bowler runs into him a little bit. Very tough cars to drive, I must add, so if you see a bit of crashing, it's probably not these guys' fault. Got Pope ahead in 8th, Zeus in 6th. Zeus coming under pressure by Oz Drifter. apologies there, the microphone dropped out. Alright, why run down the outside? CTs, they've finished the halfway lap and run lap 5. Why run running a little bit wide but using all the track to get a nice run, but CT's around there beautifully. Why run gets a little bit loose. Oh, he's off on the dirt. Can he hold it on? CT's looking for a way past. Trying to line him up. Can he go for it now? He's gone for the move. He's going to hold it around the outside. Tough spot to overtake. Oh, he's just touched the grass. Lost the traction. Would have been an excellent move. He's lost out to Zeus. Tough car to get back onto the track, and unfortunately he's lost out to 14th place. Gutsy move there. He's lost out to RMR Phil as well. Jump on board with Oz Drifter in 5th. Superman in 4th. Managed to catch up the Slidey and Arstrack's off. Oh no, they've come together. The good old Forza glue has happened. So Arstrack back down to 4th. Superman going on his merry way. Not sure that was entirely clean, but Slidey managed to get himself up out of this position. Arstrack's run a little bit wide. He's under pressure from Oz Drifter now. Oz Drifter up to 4th. FT, where is he? Just finishing lap 5. He's got a whole straight ahead of him. So the two Fakar boys, 1st and 2nd. Fakar Mechanical in 17th. There he is there. He's not too far behind CTs and RMR Phil, so good quality field. Bam in 17th, so Mechanical's got himself up to 16th. Dopiest in 11th. A little bit loose. He's under pressure from Zeus. Run Cuz just up ahead of him. Zeus going to go for the move. He is not. They're close. Just touches the back of him. Lets him have his position back. That's how good drivers race. Make an error, you let them have their position back. So Arstrack's back down into 5th now. Oz Drifter ahead. Someone's run off. Who is that? Is that Slidey? Slidey's in 3rd now. Superman in 2nd. We missed what happened. Interesting to see the replay. Superman being super aggressive. Whether it's clean or not, that's not for me to talk about. So Arstrack just behind these guys. He's running in 5th. He's in 2nd for 3rd of the race. Unfortunately, got a little bit loose with Slidey. Forza glue effect happened. Now he's down to 5th. Oz Drifter, is he going to go for a move on Slidey? Well, Arstrack running a little bit wide, just keeps it under control. It's through a right, and they finish lap 6. Onto the 2nd to last lap. Looks like we've got a battle happening for 9th. Oh, why run? Nope, we're on Zeus. We're a little bit loose out of court. He's trying to get as much power as he can. The battle is probably happening for 13th here. Up 12th. Epic Sabotage 13th. RMR Phil. Oh, Phil's gone off. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there, but he's gone. Epic Sabotage up into 12th. Scissor in 13th. We're on board with Mechanical in 15th. He's gone for the move on Scissor, is he? No. The spot was not there, so he let him go. Oh, Scissors out into the dirt a little bit. Mechanical's got through, he's up in the 13th. He's got Epic Sabotage in his right. He gets a little bit loose. Gets it around the corner. Can he hold up? Oh no, Scissors got off as well. It's a war of attrition. So Scissor all the way back down into 17th. A little bit of a shortcut, but why not? But it doesn't help you. It's the slow way around the corner. CT's in 15th, having a massive battle here too. Everyone gone up and down like yo-yos. FT is just about to start the final lap. He's just crossing the line now. Jump on board with Ozdrifter, he's in 4th. We can see Slarty up ahead. Superman has managed to get up into 2nd and he's got quite a big gap now. FT is nowhere to be seen, as I've said before. The Slarty's got a little bit of a gap on Ozdrifter now. And Ozdrifter get him. They're running close. RStrack and Pope. We haven't seen Pope for a while. Pope is running in 6th, having a really good race. It's on the back of RStrack now. Looking for an error. Oh, gets a good run out of the corner. He's got nowhere to go. Just touches the back of RStrack. RStrack giving him no room to get past. As you wouldn't, it's the final lap. Keeps it out of the dirt. Keeping an eye on 3rd and 4th. A bit of a gap. So jump on board with FT. He's going to go through the final chicane. As he started in 1st, finishes in 1st as he goes across the line. I'd say a great race. I guess he didn't have any errors. And he rounds out race 3 in 1st place. We've got Superman punched his way through the field to finish in 2nd place. Slarty is in 3rd. Ozdrifter in 4th, just behind him. RStrack and Pope. RStrack's in 5th. He's going to finish just ahead of Pope in 6th. Great race by those guys. RStrack a little bit unlucky. He was in 2nd for most of the race. Jump on board with Bundy. Finished 8th. King Bowler 7th. So we jump back to 13th. Bit of a gap to these guys. Racing by everyone tonight. A big accident to finish the race, and why not? As everyone manages to finish. We're on board with Phil. Phil's the last to pass the line. Unfortunately, he was up at the front at the start of the race too. So let's check out the race results. FT miles ahead of the rest. Finishes 12 seconds ahead. Superman in 2nd. Slarty rounds out the podium in 3rd. Ozdrifter 4th. RStrack in 5th. A little bit unlucky. He was 2nd most of the race. Got himself back down to 5th. Pope with another great race in 6th. King Bowler in 7th. We didn't see a lot of King Bowlers kind of racing by himself. Bundy in 8th. Dopiest in 9th. Y-Run Cuz in 10th to round out the top 10. Zeus in 11th, Epic Sabotage 12th, RMR Bam Bam 13th, Fakar Mechanical 14th, CT's in 15th, Scissor 16th, RMR Phil in 17th. If you look at the times, they are all pretty close. So it was just lucky where you started, lucky you didn't go off the track. Great racing. Hope you guys enjoyed that, because I certainly did. A lot of action everywhere. If you want to join up to the next RMR Team Event number 3, the last Thursday of the month, March, sign up. We can fit more teams in, don't worry, we have some ideas if we get more teams. So if you've got an idea for a team and you want to chuck it in, by all means, there will be a sign up lobby. I think the guys are just going through the host is probably checking out the points, so they're all staying on board to see how they're going to go. It's actually only 13 people left, so quite a few people have left already. Next week, next Thursday night, RMR GT Championship Round 4, Watkins Glen. Should be another great race. There are positions left in the lobby, so get in quick. Quite a few of these guys racing tonight are racing in that championship, so if you want to race against these guys, definitely sign up for some epic fun. Alright, that's me done for the night. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully I will catch you guys next week. If not, I'll catch you guys on the track. Take care.